Hey everyone, today I just wanted to show you a bass guitar that I picked up about a month ago, a Hofner Ignition club bass. And there was a lot of reviews online, but there weren't many showing the bass in black, which is what I got. So I'm gonna just show you that right now and a few features, and then I'll play it as well. So let's check it out. So I bought the case separately from a music store. I actually ordered this online. Someone was doing like a drop shipping thing. I picked it up. I'm living in Toronto, Canada. So during the pandemic, it was difficult to find this. And to be honest, I wanted it in this color. They make the Ignition Club bass in the McCartney style color. I guess it's a like kind of sunburst, but yeah, I really wanted this black one, and they weren't selling it at any of the local stores, so I just ordered it off a seller on eBay, and it came in a quick kind of time, and I've been loving this thing. So this is the Ignition Club series, which is the lower kind of entry-level hollow body series bass by Hofner. I didn't even take that plastic off yet. And it's been great. I haven't been able to put it down. It didn't come with flat wound strings, which is what it normally, or which is a sound that people kind of prefer with the basses, with Hofner basses. But I initially wanted to get flat wounds right off the bat, but the more I started playing it, the more I realized I actually kind of like the standard strings on it. So that's it, and I'll show you a little more in a second. Okay, so here we are with the bass, and as you can see, it's a hollow body. It's very well built. And one of the first things that I noticed is that it's extremely light. Very, very light. Like you could wear this thing all day, seriously. And I remember when I got it shipped to me, I got the box, and I remember feeling the box. I'm like, is there even a bass in here? So it's definitely very, very light, which is great for live performances. Another cool thing about this bass is that because it's a hollow body, you could just sit for hours without it even being plugged in and just play it like you would a guitar. It's just great for that, for a little jamming or coming up with ideas. If you don't want to plug in a bass amp, or maybe you live in an apartment or something, it's just great to jam out. And especially with a pick, you just get that classic kind of McCartney sound. Okay, so now I have it plugged in. It's plugged into a Line 6 Spider Classic 15 guitar amp. Don't hate, it's all I got. My bass amp is at my rehearsal space. But anyways, right now I have both volume knobs up. I have the rhythm switch up and the bass switch up. No pick. Okay, now I'm gonna leave the rhythm switch on, turn off the bass, increase and turn up the treble. You can hear it's pretty punchy, especially playing at the back. So now I'm gonna turn the rhythm. I'm gonna switch the rhythm to the solo, and I'm gonna play with a pick. And I love playing with the pick. With this bass, like I said, I think the pick sounds awesome. Once again, these are not flat wound strings. So they are standard strings. It might be hard to tell, but I still love playing with a pick. And if you kind of sit right at the back here, you can get like a really good sound. So the solo switch kind of just bumps up the volume a little bit. And yeah, it sounds great. So I got the solo and the bass switch up right now. So this is all upside down for you because it's facing the player, but I have the solo switch up and the treble switch up. You get a really trebly sound. With a pick, you get a very trebly sound. Also, one of the things I really like about the Hofner Ignition Club bass is that it's got like a shorter scale neck. It almost could pass as a guitar to someone who maybe doesn't know about the bass or whatever. So aesthetically, it looks really cool, as you can see. So it's got a good look. I really like the shape of the headstock too. Classic Hofner. I know some of the Ignition Club basses have it says kind of C bass or something here. This one came blank for whatever reason. And being a huge Beatles fan, I'm a big McCartney fan, and another cool thing is that you kind of get that classic McCartney sound without his signature viola style bass, which is so McCartney, and it's kind of weird coming out, and just he kind of owns that look in my opinion. So it's nice that Hofner has something a little bigger and you can kind of make it your own. But I just love playing Beatles bass lines on this. It's great. And with the pick, awesome. For a bass in this price range, it's great. Now, I overpaid for this a little bit because, like I said, I got it on Amazon, and to me aesthetically I really wanted the black as opposed to the more McCartney style color, but you know, to me totally worth it. It feels great, and I really can't put it down. Sitting with this bass unplugged is so much fun to play. You can play on this all day. There's actually another reviewer who kind of says the same thing, and it's really true. You can't really put this thing down. It's just great. So thanks so much for tuning in to this kind of review slash, I guess, show and tell of this new Hofner Ignition Club bass that I picked up last month. I know the audio wasn't necessarily the best because it was coming out of a Line 6 guitar amp, but I just felt like it was more important to show what this looked like because there's a lot of other reviews online of the Ignition Club bass in the other finish that have some great audio quality for you to hear. So I'll put some links below as well, but this is the Ignition Club bass by Hofner in black. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe below. I'd love to see you all again. And once again, thanks so much for tuning in. See you soon.